just last week, actually. And Mounir was playing the Tesca on there as well, which, you know, it was doing work. It was doing great. Mounir on the battle boots was looking like a menace, and so far it's looking like he might be on the battle boots now as well, which he did go up against Ra1n in that 2v2 tournament as well, but Ra1n was playing the Ra1n in the 2v2, so now that's a whole different story now that he's in the 1v1 game mode, which plays himself entirely different, obviously, but also on the Bell. Different Ra1n. That's the Ra1n we know.
For sure. But, you know, I'm excited to see this clash. There's a little bit of a history between these two. 3-1 in favor of Mounir recently in Game 5. Beautiful knockout there off the top. Mounir, the first KO of this winner's final set. But yeah, so last time these two fought was a Game 5 victory over, or in actually Galaxy Cup. Mounir took it by playing Petra, Mordex, Wushang, and Val. So quite a repertoire of characters there.
Yeah. So I'm getting a little comment here from production. I think I'm having some tech issues, so you go crazy.
Oh, anyway. Mounir taking a little bit of damage. This Gauntlet Mirror match is something we're not, you know, we're not it's not a rare occurrence, especially with these two players. Beautiful D-like ground pound from Ra1n, taking that stock. You know, they lost the first stock, but certainly has brought it back. These gauntlets just worked wonders for Ra1n. No wonder he stuck to the Ra1n in the 2v2 space. Try to commit for that ground pound off stage. Not gonna find it just yet. Neutralite's gonna whip. Tons of damage down air just into stage. Not gonna follow up with a Neutralite just yet. Weapon throw. Stuffs out of dodge. Just doesn't capitalize. D-Light recovery is not enough. Barely, though. Trying to cover himself with a weapon throw. D-Light recovery, once again, will be the knockout. And Ra1n loses that second stock, but, I mean, certainly some extra credit here built onto Mounir, trying to get another Neutralite and boots. You gotta get as much damage as possible, and with the little it does per attack, you kind of just gotta rack up those hits. Ra1n back on the gauntlets here. We haven't really seen very much sword so far this game. Not going to be able to cut the dodge down. Both players trying to space each other in this neutral space. Silent recovery for Ra1n. That's going to be game number 1.
Yes, sir. So after experiencing some tech issues there, though I don't know what exactly happened, we are now so back. Now, what happened during that game 1? What was the game plan? What was the story there, Flaming, while I was fixing my stuff?
I'm sorry, say that again?
What was the game plan? What was the story during that game 1 where I was fixing my things? What exactly went down? What happened?
I mean, it really just felt like that, 1, you know, Ra1n kind of started running away with it with those gauntlets. Didn't really pull out the sword too much. Mounir had some good options with the boots, but just couldn't find the knockout early enough to, you know, try and secure some kind of lead, or at least diminish the deficit he was in. And already a huge string by Ra1n, putting Mounir into the orange, but running out of options. Mounir had a chance to capitalize, just couldn't do anything there. Downlight side air, weapon throw's not going to connect. Now playing on this corner, going to reset the neutral, try and pick up that sword. Neutral stig's in a whiff. Now on the score, neutral light. Now looking for the edge guard. D-light side air for Ra1n. Beautiful first stock.
What spacing by Ra1n as well, to just perfectly position himself there, be in position to get those hits, and it's something they make look so easy, but the most players just will not hit that. And now we have the edge guard here. He goes for the D-sig on it, tries to zone himself a little bit there. Playing it careful, but Mounir gets him right back with a beautiful 3-piece. Does land it down there, gets the side light out of it. Nice read, nice catch. And light forces back to the disadvantage state, trying to get it going. It's building up quite the damage because Mounir here right now with a full stock lead, but the ground, but in an unfortunate situation where he misused his options properly a little bit, will cost him his first stock.
Nice signature there to try and get that dodge in. But Mounir, they have the option to get the weapon star going to whiff that down air on the corner, going to get the weapon star neutral light off of the neutral air. Now playing once again on this corner, trying to have the Ra1n put on a little bit more pressure. Now Ra1n actually has to look for the KO here. Side air is going to send Mounir off the side of stage, looking for the side sig. There it is. Beautiful knockout for Ra1n, and they have a decent lead here, about 110 damage built on to Mounir. So, or I'm sorry, built on the Ra1n. So, looking very, very good.
sure. Now, Ra1n building up on holding the lead almost permanently here. It feels like Mounir just doesn't really have an answer for Ra1n here too much. You know, he does make some comebacks here and there where he suddenly seems to be grasping the game as of right now, but Ra1n always seems to get it back and keeps extending that lead as that neutral stick will do a little smash up to the floor, and then he just gets it going. But now he's still white to orange from Ra1n's side here. That's kind of hard to get back from.
Well, I mean, we saw the Blaze set earlier. I mean, that last game, incredible performance by Blaze to take out, I believe it was Zerjov. I think it's how you say it. I don't know. I apologize. But a nice side sig from Ra1n. That's going to take a nice 2-0 lead here in this winner's final spot. Mounir has to start rallying as soon as physically possible. And with this Petra pick, that could be an opportunity.
It could definitely be an opportunity. But I believe we are seeing a switch here now to the Petra, which I have seen Mounir on the Petra as well before. You know, Mounir being such a, what do you call it, a widespread player, a jack of all trades. You know, he can play anything at a high level. It's just, we've seen him on so many characters, and it just doesn't feel crazy whenever he picks literally any character, because we know damn well that Mounir is very good at utilizing this.
We're actually going to a map with a smaller ceiling, so do you think this is going to influence any kind of comeback, or is Ra1n, do you think, just going to keep going with it?
I do believe Ra1n is probably going to keep going with the lead unless he gets thrown off by the Petra pick here now, which I'm still waiting on the Terros by Mounir, but as right now it looks like the switch up to Petra hasn't switched up on Ra1n's mentality or on the head game they have gone on between them too much, as it still seems as Ra1n is just in control of the stage. He's just putting pressure onto Mounir and not really letting Mounir play the game that he wants to be playing. As you can tell, he's just extending the lead right now and almost got a full stock lead there, but Mounir got a nice little bounce back with the down air into the immediate GC silent recovery, which is good one for him, but he is still fairly behind. Beautiful string there. Ooh, he's getting those end lights.
Gotta commit for that side sig, unable to find it. Mounir finally gets the reset onto the corner of the stage. Both players use the dodge, double in there, recovery dare. What a play, Mounir! Okay, another recovery. Ra1n still hasn't reset options. Whiffing the gravity cancel, another gravity cancel. Whip punished beautifully by Mounir. What a series of attacks with that orb. My goodness. Reading the dodge down. And just overall, an incredible play with the orb up top. Man, that was such a beautiful play. Ra1n now trying to go on the offensive here. Side is going to put Mounir onto the side of stage, looking for the corner guard. Gets up with the dodge, down late again, building a little bit more damage. Recovery still not enough to knock out. That's very, very surprising. Both players whiffing a bunch of attacks. Side light, side air, looking for something. Going to reset, pick up a new orb. Down air, side air. That one's going to connect. That one's going to hit.
It feels like Mounir just got control from the game out of nowhere, you know? Like, he was behind the entirety of the past 3 games, and then he just suddenly gets it. And that's the second time he's knocked out Ra1n that exact same way. Down there into GC side let recovery. Just whenever he catches a dodge or catches a landing from Ra1n, he just goes for that, and it feels like it's just to confirm whenever Mounir does it. And now he does get his first game out of the hands of Ra1n. Will he push it to a game 5? That we will see now. Flame, what are your predictions for this? What is Ra1n thinking going into this?
Well, Ra1n just kind of has to, readapt.
3, 2, 1.
It's the character pick, and Ra1n is very, very confident on this Val pick. I mean, time and time again. Like, I think we've only seen the Ra1n swap off of, I personally only seen Ra1n swap off of Val like once, and I think it actually was against Mounir. But even then, it worked. So I mean, Ra1n's ability to adapt is incredible, and we're seeing that already. Mounir trying to get an edge guard here, side air connects. No options left. Ra1n still hasn't reset. Finally does in the pocket here. Recoveries are for being thrown out. But it really could go to game 5. But right now, Ra1n has made a good adaptation. Not going to get hit by the neutral sig. Resetting to the sword. Trying to find something here. Even damage. He's going into game 4. Neutral sig to punish the neutral sig. And Mounir is in the lead.
Mounir taking the lead again here. Just keeping the momentum going from game 3. looking very strong on the Petra pick. The Tesca didn't seem to work out too well, but the Petra is doing things for him. It wasn't an immediate change, but
Ra1n!
no!
Ra1n! Oh, he lived! Lights there.
Ra1n!
Okay.
Barely managed to dodge through that. That almost cost him so dearly.
It was for the funny, I swear. Sometimes you just gotta have fun with it. And right now, Mounir is freestyling, almost getting the exhausted recovery. Barely whiffing on that. Now Ra1n has a chance to go on the offensive. However, Sider is going to interrupt that. Neutral Sig's going to whiff. But Mounir, look at that damage lead. These gauntlets have been going off. Another Sider now on the orb, looking for a Sider for the KO. Over neutral air recovery's going to whiff, but Mounir didn't reset.
He didn't really have an opportunity to reset there. He flipped it to the wall earlier. Ra1n was in position to get a Sider on him, and he just got the knockout there with the GC on the alarm. But in that situation, he only really had the choice of, I go for the wall immediately and probably get hit by Ra1n because he's in position for it, or I try to play for the wall late, which didn't work out spacing-wise.
Now he's going to hit over the corner. Nice Sider to return. And it is even right now. Mounir has to win this game to force game 5. If not, he goes down to elimination side bracket. Sideline recovery once again for Ra1n. These gauntlets are just going off for both players. It's just, they're flowing so well. Nice Sider. Mounir is now in KO percentage. Downlight's going to whiff neutral air. Didn't catch the dodge. Mounir has to play so careful. Another light punish there. The down air. Resetting the center stage of dodging the recovery. Now back on the orb. Has to build some more damage. Downlight stops out the grab to cancel. Players downlight recovery for Ra1n. And that is going to be it for our winner's final match. Ra1n moves on to grand finals with a 3-1 victory over Mounir.